Well, we've learned how Allegan may have found its name. And we've learned that the money to build the first structures came from Forlorn Mary's sinking fund. Allegan would have its first Christmas, and many, many more. Little Rob Shire did grow up to become Allegan's first city manager, and Forlorn Mary would go on to have at least a dozen children, and she loved them all, and she named them all Rob. And years passed, and the little town began to flourish. Allegan had a blacksmith shop and a supply store that doubled as a men's tavern in the evenings. So, of course, the women erected a small, severe wooden church where loggers could come to repent for all they'd done over the weekend, or at least repent for all they could remember doing, to pray and to repent so that on Monday morning they could return to their saws with a clear conscience. It was a promising, if not very pretty village forming in the crook of the Kalamazoo River, nestled there like a babe in arms. The future looked bright, yes it did, but all roads wouldn't lead to Allegan, no, not yet at least, for Allegan would face its second real crisis just before the holidays.
All right, let's try her again. We'll get her done.
Oh, darn Sparky, I just don't know. We've been here for hours, and that tree ain't budged an inch. I'm getting whooped. This Allegan City Council work is damned hard stuff. Now, I don't remember this being part of the job description.
Well, no one said building a courthouse was going to be child's play. After all, we're not just your average Joe Blow. We're the city council now. People are depending on us, looking up to us. Well, you know what we gotta do? We gotta lead. All right now, let's get going and try this again here. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, still nothing.
Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3.
So here you two are. Now what are you doing here deep in the Allegan forest? City council meetings are supposed to be public. Say, if a vote is cast in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Well, this may be our first meeting, but we're bound and determined to go build an Allegan's first courthouse, even if we have to go it alone.
A courthouse? We don't even have a court yet. Besides, why would we build a beautiful courthouse if we're just going to turn around a few years later and tear it down and dump it in a park?
What in the gazebo are you talking about, woman?
Who said anything about building a courthouse just to tear it down? Why, we never said nothing about building no graceful Italian-made courthouse with authentic wooden clockworks that don't keep time worth a darn just to tear it down. No, I guess you didn't. I think I just had a premonition.
Well, that's the silliest thing I ever did here. Just plain silly.
That's right, that's silly. Well, no wonder women ain't allowed to vote or hold public office. Well, you know, since you two just got elected, this technically is your first city council meeting. Well, I reckon that's city council is dysfunctional.
Well then, help us out. Step back and just watch this. Let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
For pity's sake, don't you see what's wrong? You two are working against each other, pushing and pulling in opposite directions. The city council's never going to get anywhere that way. We've got to change.
Well, how so? I mean, this technique has gotten government this far, and I really think so.
Look, now, on my signal, when I count to 3, you push. Okay? And on the count of 3, I'll give you the signal, and you pull. You got it? You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now do it again. Repeat.
Oh, the loss! Oh, the pity! It's gone! All gone!
Oh my God! What happened to you, Rob of Locust?
It's all gone! Bird, I tell you, we couldn't save it.
What's all gone? Have you lost your mind? Come on now, Rob of Locust. Work with the city council here.
Allegan! It's all gone! Burned to the ground! And right before Christmas!
Good Lord Almighty! You mean to say that we leave town for a few days and you go and burn it to the ground?
Well, it ain't my fault. You know, we were getting ready for that Bridge Christmas Festival. And, well, we had that mountain pile of scrap trees and it's sitting in the town square just getting higher and higher and higher. The children kept climbing it and you couldn't see the sunrise. Well, with the holidays coming, that just wouldn't do.
Well, go on. Don't be afraid of the city council, Rob of Locust.
Well, you know, we tried to hire somebody to get rid of all that scrap. Nobody wanted to work. So we hired Otis to do it.
Otis! You hired Otis to get rid of that big old scrap heap in the middle of town? You hired Otis, the town drunk? Otis! You hired Otis, the town drunk!
He's not just a town drunk, he's also the mayor. And he needed the money. We paid him $3.
So you hired Otis, the town drunk mayor. Well, that just takes the cart, don't it?
But see, he didn't move it like he was supposed to. He was supposed to drag it off, but he didn't.
So how did he get rid of it then?
He put a match to it, and set it on fire, lit it up.
Fire?
Yeah, at first it was pretty spectacular. Those flames chimneying skyward, and we had to keep backing off as it got hotter and hotter, throwing black coils of smoke and spitting sparks. Well, I ran home to get some wieners, and by the time I came back, wouldn't you know, the whole town had gone up in flames. I could pretty much roast a wiener at any place in town at that point.
So you let Mayor Otis set a huge fire in the middle of town. Well, all them buildings are wood.
Not so much anymore. They're kind of charcoal-like.
So it's all gone. Gone, gone, gone.
That's it then. We're done. Allegan's done. There ain't gonna be no town and there ain't gonna be no courthouse either.
Hey, did that little church burn down too?
Yes, it did. Burned to the ground. Ashes to ashes.
Well, at least that frees up our Sundays.
besides God? Pullman or maybe Oxygo?
Oxygo?
No, wait! You cannot just move on. Allegan is our place, our town, and Christmas is coming. Oh, but we're done here. It's over. We got no town and no money. We got no money to rebuild the town.
Wait! Yes, we do!
I have an idea.
You have an idea.
You have an idea. What is your idea, Rob of Locust?
The Sunken Fund!
What sunken fund? Hallelujah! We got no sunken fund. You got too much smoke up your nose, Rob of Locust.
Yes, we do! When those last loggers left town in the spring, that final barge of wood sank in the Kalamazoo River, right there in town! Right there at the fountains!
What fountains?
The fountains that will be there someday! I have a vision!
Hey, maybe he's onto something here. We'll just get that barge of lumber, raise it right up out of the river. We'll use it to rebuild the town. It really is a sunken fund.
Hallelujah!